Hey, I just want to say this first and foremost is that I'm literally like these individuals, these little bee spirits that they've created. Listen, through this shit and through through this image, basically. God Almighty. And if you're watching this right here now and you've never watched any of our videos, we can prove that you have at least 40,000 hours of this in your brain. And what does that mean? That means every image your brain registers that you don't even know. So whatever it is you see in there, it creates a conclusion within the subconscious and occipital lobe before the age of 7. It's very easy, and you should be going, it's like, no, I'm sick of dealing with this fucking being of Ahriman. I am sick and tired of it. Dude, these fucking people around me are almost in flames, and they will not get out of the way. And you throw me out of it. They are so delusional. I said to one of them, I said, explain to someone what it is someone does. You can't even explain? You've ignored them for a decade? Come on, man. Come on. A decade. And that's the whole thing. Listen, I didn't pick this journey. Okay? That's me right there. And December the 17th will be 10 fucking years that we ain't even been back into one of those satanic fucking structures. And the whole 10 years, look. So, over the past 10 years, they've watched 1,000 hours of TV a year. So, while they have uploaded to their brain against me, alright, while we've been up, this is a no-no to us. We've studied symbolism, hidden shit, Satan and everything, and we know how they control people through that shit and give you fake emotions, fake fucking worlds, fake everything. It's funny, why would you have to put a commercial on TV about something you need to take to get better, even though you never get fucking better and you end up dead anyways? That's always baffles me, but if you see it every day, then fuck you, man. See, this Ahrimanic deity, you have to program demons, okay? And this is the iris, and your iris is the same as antlers on a deer, antennas, antlers, ants. You got a magnetic field going through here. Those lights up there in nature and everything should be going through your eyes, not man. This is man shit. This is man shit. This is nothing but man shit. Okay, and if you're a Christian watching this, I'm going to ask you a question. What do you have more in your brain? This or this? It's not a hard question. This right here says don't conform to the world. This is conforming to the world. What does this say? Don't serve two masters. This is everybody's master. Okay, and if I could go into any one person's head right now, do you know how much bullshit that I'm going to see in there from this? What if you had as many hours with this as you did this? Then you would understand the 7 different meanings that Jesus gave us. But you don't. You don't even have anything. Nothing whatsoever except one structure that you go to 1 hour a week. 52 weeks a year compared. So 52 hours a week. So let's say you do go to church. So those of y'all against me, you've got 500 hours of church in 10 years. This is in 10 years. We're just showing you what you've done. This is you. Like I said, Christians and religions, let me hold this up again. There's that, the 10,000 hours. There's that. Do you see who your God is? Do you see who your God is? So with all that being said, the unseen is what we get into because you are this Ahrimanic deity that represents Saturn, that works for Lucifer. Yes, that you will laugh at, but we've already given you. This is Ahriman right here. This would be Jesus. So think about it. If you uploaded this, as much as this, you would know everything in and out about this. But you don't know this, but you know everything about this. That's Ahriman. And I know if you're just a really stupid Ahrimanic deity and you've got a lot of money and friends and image and fake shit and you're watching this, you're probably like, yeah, that's Ahriman in you. Okay? So, when we tell you, because we don't partake in this. For 10 years we've been out of that shit. Hell, you can't get better involved in that shit. That's why people can't get better. I'll never forget it when I was at Victory Home in Tallulah Falls, Georgia. Because they didn't have TVs and some of the board members wanted them to put some in there. And I know those board members are the ones, the Jessies, the ones that's like, no, because they might wake up. You know, so, and this is a very low number. And the reason I'm saying all this is because, you know, when we're dealing with Saturn, it's what we're dealing with. Okay, your reality is everything around you represents Saturn. Okay, in the ancient Phoenician times, the word for Saturn was Israel. It should fucking make sense. Blue, Israel, the color blue, because the blue stand Saturn, and then black is assigned to Saturn. That's why the blue book, the AA, 12 steps. It's because Saturn is Lord of the Rings over the 12 jurors, which would be the 12 constellations. Okay, but we also know in our research that Isis Ra El. But if this is going to represent Saturn, which it does, okay, and what we have is Walmart. I'm putting that out there because this is who you are against me. That's not real. None of that is. And for 10 fucking years, y'all against me have been in that world while we've been in book after fucking book, looking up, studying, researching, fucking boots on the ground, bitches everywhere. What you been doing? I've got Jesus. You got shit. So, what we're going to do is, this right here is what? That's this. Okay, there's Walmart's logo. All it is that. And then remember, what is it? And there's your Q. Because it's Saturn. Because it's Saturn. It's Saturn. And Saturn is big boy. He's back in black. I hit the sack. I'm glad you know. I'm glad to know. I'm glad to be back. President of Israel.
According to Wikipedia, Isaac Bougie Herzog, Hebrew, Romanized, Yitzhak Bougie Herdig, born the 22nd of September 1960, is an Israeli politician who has been serving since 2021 as the 11th president of Israel. He is the first president to be born in Israel after its declaration of independence.
Okay, this is what we're going to do. Since we've got all this news about this, because it's Saturn. It's all it is, it's Saturn. I'm going to show you something real quick. Let's see if I can go over here. Because remember, we're jumping on this current with them, but we're doing the good shit. Yeah. Let's see, what they say? September the 22nd of 1969. But we're not doing that. We're going to go over here. For what is it? Sorry, I'm not fast. Not on these. There it is. Okay, what's the number that we keep fucking talking about? Okay, what is it that we keep talking about? It's that one right there. Okay? This individual, until then, look. Yeah. So they fit right in with all of it. Netanyahu. Alright, he was born, I ain't even going to try to spell his name. We're just going to put Benjamin. That's funny. The Jacobins, whatever. You remember that shit? I know. And then the word Ben. Dude, everything that they do has a huge meaning. Okay, 10, 21, 19, 49. Alright, so 10, 21. And remember, I stand with Israel. No, you get that shit real. I stand with Saturn. Yeah. Get real. We can prove it, all of it. Grades is the Saturnian shit to 33. And there's only one honorary, like, alive supposed to be at a time. And the first 0 through 11 grades is the outer court grades. And that's who you represent when you come out. You're just the dues paying members that creates and funds Saturn's system with the brotherhood above you 12 degrees on. All right. When was he born? October 21st. All right. But we got to go to last year. What is it? That's what it is. And see, this is where I can't really... Y'all don't know these prime numbers. It would be 193 days in which that's the 44th prime. And dude, let me tell you something right now. What is it? I can't remember. But 4 has to do with death. You know that in Chinese and shit. So here we've got a master number. And all this shit, just like him being the 11th president. It's like 11th, the towers is 11. You can get so many 11s out of everything. Okay? But that has to do with like a military number. Because when they hit and strike and shit, it's always that fucking number. Because truthfully, that's my number. My name, full name, ends up to that. Oh, listen, I've done my numbers, buddy, and they are perfect for them to fucking get off on a ritual, buddy. I can tell you that. So the more that I do this, the more above all them that are fucking literally chomping at the bits like a werewolf. Just fucking drooling around me everywhere. I know where y'all are. The ones look, this is real deal Godfather shit. Like there is no green light on me. Because they have to allow this shit because this will never fucking happen again. And I can't talk about like this. Like, I would blow your mind when it comes to death. In every town, I can show you. It's just, you don't have, all I have to do is go to the fucking, get the newspapers. That's it. Yeah, it's all in there. It's it. It is fucking crazy. But it's what it is. All right, now we're going to go. What is it? Oh, yeah. So from May the 1st until his birthday is 170. From then until his birthday would be 173 days. Okay? And 173... Check this out. This will blow your mind. It's the 40th prime. 40th prime. So coming in, you got 44. Coming out, you've got the 40th. Take that out, so you've got 444. And what is it? Hang on. is it? Hang on. Something is 444 and satanic, and I can't remember. Okay, but this is like there's something bigger brewing. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, because we've already tied in the NAACP going into the civil rights, it being 20,230 days, 223. We tied in Robinson, number 42, from the United Nations, founded until his death was 1,409 weeks, which is the 223rd prime, and then from the end of Martin's show, Martin Mars, he had room number 42, until then is 1,409 weeks, 223rd prime. Then we've got Kate, who she's playing a character. She'll be 42 years old that day, 3 months, 22 days, skull and bones. Okay, and she represents royalty in some manner. So if we see some physical form representing royalty, then we're going to know that that's going to be big boys. Like Saturn, Mars, Jupiter. The smaller ones, I would say are likened to those little fish around sharks, the sucker ones. They're there to fuck shit up more, but clean up everything and that's not finished. Destroy it. Do you understand? But see, now what we'll do is this. And see, you've got to understand something. If you can see some of this, then you're fortunate. And see, from that day until the new administration, 8 months, 20 days, 82, all these numbers, but it would be 20 months or 20 days, 8 months for 28. And look, this is what I'm saying, y'all. I know if this is something new to you, it took me fucking 5 years to really even start seeing it, because your brain is not there. And look, the number 28 right there is a perfect number. 7th triangular number. We know how powerful the number 7 is. And the reason it's a perfect number is because the list, the count, the divisors, okay, 1 and 2 is 3, and 4 is 7, is 14, and 14 is 28. So it's just Google that and you see that. But it's a perfect number. And see, 56 is the sum. Okay? And there's 56 signatures on the Declaration of Independence. When that 19 of the C came out, Newsom said 56% of the state's going to be hit with it. Kamala Harris was 56 during all that bullshit, and so was Gates' dude wife, and so was the fucking ex-governor of New York, who was 56, and then Eric Adams, okay, who is, look, let me do this right fast. Okay, E's the 5th letter, A's the 1st. Right there. Bam. 51. Look, times square, that's Saturn. Time, TikTok, Time Magazine, Time, that's Saturn. Square mortarboard you wear when you fucking graduate. Town square and all your T is the 20th letter. Breaks down to 2. S is the 19th. 1 and 9 is 10. 1 and 0 is 1. So what we're going to have is this, 21, because of the 201 Jesuits. Well, you don't take that out. There we go. 20 and then 1. That's why World Series, that's W is the 23rd letter, 2 and 3 is 5. S breaks down to 1. The World Series is the Illuminati. This all breaks down into the Illuminati, into the 201 Jesuits. It's not hard. And then the Empire State, Town Square, Times Square, all that breaks down to 21 for them. You've got the cube up there in New York, I think, which would be right here. It's fucking Saturn. You've got the every bit of is where's it at? In Mecca, to where the cube is, that's Saturn. The cube they wear on, that's Saturn. It's all Saturn. To give you a bigger picture of how deep all this is like the whole land of Mexico. Okay? It's all what? They're wearing black because of Saturn. It has nothing to do with anything. They wiped out the mines that we know of. Wiped out all that, and then just people were just there. They had no knowledge, and they just grew into ignorance, and then had more. And then here comes the Savior. Hey, we're bringing water and medicine. Look at us. I'm sorry, we're bringing water in the Medicini, because the Medicini family represents the medicine. It's not from Jesus. It's from the Medicinis. They make that shit. The same people who made all this make your shit you take. You're not made of it. It's fucked up, man. It's crazy how weak-minded people are. And you show them a picture like that nowadays and people get pissed off. Now, it would take me about 6 months to get back to there. But I need to get back to there. And then put more cornrows in my head. You realize how fucking pissed off everybody would be at a man closer to 50 going, all y'all, you little Arimonic stupid beings. There's no more care for you. You're not going to change. You have got now prior to the 10 years, you've got 50,000. So 60,000 hours. And bullshit Jesus is what you come at me with. Your laziness, your tardiness, your unstructuredness, your undisciplinedness, your unfucking everything is what you come at me with. And the only thing you might have is this. And if I come to your motherfucking house or anywhere, I could do an inventory of your family, your friends, whoever, and I can show you how you are fucking controlled by that shit right there, which is made of them same fuckers. Everything you consume from what you put in your eyes and your ears comes from man. For 10 fucking years we've been out there. That's right, learning while y'all been ignoring and shunning people trying to help you before it goes up in flames. But I guess we're going to have to just watch you run around going, oh, where's our resources? Oh, they cut them. Yeah, you really thought they were going to keep bringing in stuff that literally fucking kills you? They fattened you up. That's what they've done. Here, y'all keep getting fat and chubby. And then, well, look, there's wars everywhere. You don't get no more resources. Oh, got no more sugar. Nope, you die by walking dead zombies. You're in the streets laid out everywhere. You gonna tell me we're stupid? That's what I'm saying. I got into it with somebody earlier because it's just it's like I said, can you come down here in this conversation? You're way up there. And then just go get a beer if you're into it with them, if that's what they do. If it's sitting around, and sit it down and go, there's your fucking master. It doesn't matter if they show you a kingdom behind them. Let's look at the wreckage within the unit, like I said. That's real growth and recovery. Y'all don't look at failure. You just keep fucking going on like the alcoholic. And those of us that's done inventories and know what's coming, we're trying to warn you, and you won't listen. He's crazy. Yeah, you just fucking wait, all y'all with your fake money. You ain't going to be able to see it when they shut it down. Oh, you didn't get a shot? There goes your money. Sorry. Oh, you're not being right with Satan? You're not turning your child into this? There goes your money. Oh, is your parents not going along with it? Tell us. We'll pay the house off, but you got to be a tranny. And we'll put them in jail. Yeah. He's crazy. Go on, fake Jesus. Go on, Arimon. What up, Arimon? And when you really fuck people up like that, they get so mad because it's Arimon. They have no idea. They're just created. Just go fucking sit there and just eat chemicals and get dumb. And then watch these fucking commercials that give you the chemicals to where you're so fucking dumb that you can't tell. It's just repeated over and over to make you dumb. Hey, will you please tell him to stop? This won't stop. Because truthfully, the controllers, they fucking are, one of the reasons I'm allowed to do this is because it gives them a show. For real. Because you got all these truth seekers out there talking about, and I hate using that term, but talking about we can change and do, listen, you ain't gonna fight this. Listen, you were fucking created by them. That's what I'm saying. Everything in everybody's heads is not real. They have no idea that they're just creating. Go in there. What? And they'll look at you and be like, you are fucking, do you not see all of, who gave you all of that? I'm like, don't fucking say God. Man did. Who's gave me this 10 years? That up there. What's gave you all of your ideologies for 10 years now? All that and there through that we've identified in this fucking here and this. We don't question God. We don't question. Did everybody get the email? We need to mask up. Get shot. Did you get the email? Would Jesus email anybody? Nope. Where would Jesus be? No, I'm calling all y'all out, you fake asses. Where would he be at in here? Would he be over here with me? Yeah. Would he be in there? He's not in there. There ain't nothing in there except for Satan and Ahriman and Medea and Circe and Alkul and a few other ones. And Incubus. Listen, I know some of y'all watching this and fucking studied some shit, and dude, it's like, you know how awesome the fucking hospital industry is that, like, when people literally think that there's something wrong with them, it's a demon pressing them that they can't see, and that's an incubus. And I'll just say in short, it's what it is. And then they go rushing in there, and then they put them on pills, and then it makes it fucking worse, and then they get other shit in their anatomy, and then it's like, that's crazy. I went in there and they fixed me. Listen, these fucking people kill the spirit in you that's from up there through all this. You wouldn't be doing anything that you're doing if it wasn't for that shit. So I'm saying you've got at least 1 million images of sodas in your head. 1 million, if not more. Probably 3 times that. And you don't understand that what's in that literally fucking destroys this. And then you tell me I'm stupid. Okay, that by definition is called Ahriman. He is crazy. And see, Ahriman's attachment is to substances that destroys the anatomy. That's what Ahriman represents. Is total chaos and destruction. Genocide on the anatomy. And that's Ahriman's job, is to destroy the astral body, the ether body, and the physical body through the toys, through this shit. They laziness, they this, look at me. Look at that, I got $1 million. Go on to the other side. I'm going to continue to struggle, and I'm going to continue to fight Ahriman and the people around me. They ain't going to win. Listen, they're going to fucking make decisions eventually that's going to fuck me, and that's cool. But in the long run, they'll see it on the other side, and it'll be forever. They'll actually see what they've been fucking, like, ignoring. And this is what they'll say. A lot of them will be going, I'll listen. And you think about saying that forever. Hang on, I want to show you something. I've had this for probably 7 years. I used to run around and give people liquor because that's what changed me. Now look, on the other side right now, you can't see it. But there's spirits. There's alcoholic spirits, alcohol spirits that never even fucking tried to quit before they went. Okay? And now, long story short, what real punishment and true torture in hell is this. Is since you never tried, see, they're not around this container yet. They see this. These beings, these spirits, these alcohol spirits, but they're us. But they're being punished now. Because not only did they turn their back on what's above, but they welcomed enemies into their anatomy. So, now, watch. They're all around me. Now, watch this. When I did that bottle's open. There's so many spirits around that bottle right now trying to get in it. They're trying to get in that and get that feeling it gave them. And then when I do this, they're trying to get into me. They're trying to get into me, so when I take a drink of this, that it's going to make them feel the same way it's going to make me feel, although I'm not going to drink it. I'm going to put the lid back on it. And that's what you do to demons. Isn't that fucked up? How many people can do that in recovery? Open that shit up. Where y'all at? Come here. I'm trying to help y'all. even smelling it. And see, the whole thing is I used to go, I'd talk to some musicians and stuff. I've been to a few tour buses and a few shows and shit, because I mean, people they saw my older videos before all this, and the band members are the ones that's like, look, man, he makes us a lot of money, so, he plays good, fucked up. And it's like, he called me. But it's not about telling them to quit. It's, just slow down. But that's what some of them would do is there'd be a fucking liquor cabinet, the best shit too. High dollar shit. And they'd fucking open it and hand it to me. And watch me smell it and then put the lid on it. Because I'm like, look, you got to control it. But my whole point is this, is when you can understand that what's in here not only affects you now, it affects you on the other side. So this same motivation, this drive that we have here as an alcoholic to chase this, when we go over there, God punishes us for trying to get that feeling. And then in time, when God feels like it's time for us to not be punished no more, then we might be able to go somewhere else. But until then, you don't get that. So right now, those spirits are at bay that have God, but they don't. They turn their back on God their whole life from that, and then certain this, which is made of man. How cool. This is a spirit. So once you open this, they're trying to get in that. That's what people don't understand. They drink beer and pop them open and have no idea how many spirits are around them and how many of them are going to join them in that huge army that's a lot of energy that just makes you alcoholic. That's why there's hardly any chance, because the people don't understand that when they're drinking, they're actually consumed with spirits that are on the other side. They're trying to get that feeling, but they can't fucking get it. And then they go to the next one and the next one and they can't get it. That's torture. Y'all know how bad that fucking brain torture is coming off of that shit here. Think about what it is over there. It's you're not going to have a feeling like this, but your emotions, they come to life. Your thoughts, everything that we've ever put in here and here gets to come out. And that's what I'm saying. Those of y'all look at me and go, you're fucking crazy. Crazy. You're Ahriman. Ahriman's job is to fill your head up with so much shit for Lucifer. So when you go in front of Jesus Christ, you don't have a chance literally right there above your head. Your mural is going to be everything you've watched. It's not going to be doing humanity better or yourself better. It's going to be doing Ahriman. It's going to be killing you. Hey, look at me. I'm killing myself again today. He is fucking crazy. We can't tell we're fucking slaves. I'm staying in this. Then stay in it. Like I said, though, listen, the spirit of Al-Cool, I'm fixing to fucking, and people can say he's just destroying himself. No. I'm making my inheritance on the other side bigger. I'm making my spot bigger too. Because I know about the hierarchy and I know about the angels and the angles. But you don't. You take little pills and numbers on them. You don't learn your anatomy. You don't even know who you are. You just go to a fucking industry that has abortions. So your career is in that industry, even though if you're for Jesus, you're still a murderer. Because your career is involved with them. So you're a fucking Nazi. I love you.